Hey everyone, welcome to Birth of a Doula. My name is Erica, and in this episode, we'll be talking about vital recommendations that I'm going to give you regarding baby preparation. Hi, and my little person's
Mommy,
here. Yes,
and I'm Flyer.
you're Briar. Yes, thank you so much. So, in my previous video, we talked about things you need to do about or after you find out you're pregnant. So now, after you got that out the way, this video is important. I'm going to give you recommendations of things that I really think all expectant mamas and families should do. All right, number one, a childbirth education class. It's nothing like Pooter. Can we not? Can we not? Thank you. It's nothing like being pregnant and not really knowing what to expect through the duration of your pregnancy and your labor and birth. So, a class will give you the information, you can ask questions, you can hear of different birthing techniques or different evidence based techniques. I tried to get this video in when she was taking a nap, but she woke up, so whatever. Recommended techniques and positions and things you should do or look out for that can help you progress through labor and be beneficial to you during your birth. Next, Baby Care 101. Changing diapers, clothing babies, burping babies, different ways to hold the baby, different ways to even wrap the baby if you're into baby wearing and baby carrying. CPR. Yes, that may seem extreme, but little kids put things in their mouth all of the time. Funny story. So I smelled something on my daughter one day, and I'm like, it's not your breath, it's not your ear. What is it? Days later, my mom, I believe, or my stepdad, found out that my daughter put an earplug up her nose and it had a very foul odor. So, yes, she didn't choke on it, but just knowing how to dislodge something if something becomes lodged in your child is very important. So, CPR class. Next, a prenatal exercise course, whether that's yoga or what do they have? A prenatal HIIT class. It could be possible. I have no idea. I never looked up a prenatal HIIT class. Different exercise classes for mothers. Mothers need exercise just as much as a non-baby carrying woman. Like, we still have the same demands, if not even more demands, since we're kind of lending out our bodies to our child. You know, we want to keep us both healthy, and it's so many benefits, mental benefits, physical benefits. So, and even spiritual ones, allows you to release some of that tension and that stress, and that just creates a lighter person. So, I definitely recommend that. Excuse me. A prenatal massage. I learned after I had my daughter that my spine looked a little curved and almost looked like I had scoliosis. I didn't, but carrying baby or my daughter, I carried her on my left hip. So one leg was even like shorter than the other. So the adjustments or constant physical massages to loosen up the tension in the muscle can help level and balance your body so you're not so lopsided, and that leads to headaches and that leads to pain in the hip. A massage can definitely be helpful, but of course, first talk to your doctor to see if they recommend. Also, a breastfeeding class. Even if you're on the fence about breastfeeding, if you're 100% for it, if you're like, no, I don't want to do it, I recommend everyone should take it because you learn so much more from a breastfeeding class. And now with COVID, it may be a little more tricky. It may not be as hands-on as you would have preferred, but the education is still pristine. Yes? Thank you. Can you give mommy 1 second? I'm almost done. Okay, after breastfeeding, a tour of your birthing center or hospital. Yes, it's great that you're familiar with your doctor so-and-so, that y'all have known each other for so long, but do you know what the OB labor and delivery place or section of the hospital looks like? It would be kind of important, because what if you get in there and it's completely not a room that makes you feel comfortable? It makes you feel really nervous. There's no room for your significant other or the doula or anything. Like, the environment just does not fit you. that can affect how you deliver. That can affect your stress levels, which can cause your labor to be a lot more prolonged if you're relaxed and comfortable with the environment. So please check that out. So, last but not least, if you're into this, it's good to know prior to going into labor than getting into labor and be like, hey, I want to get my placenta encapsulated. No, look into it first. Look into it as soon as possible because a lot of these services cost money, and it's good to know what you need to do in preparation for these procedures or for these techniques or events rather than just waiting and going off of the whim. I'm not saying you can't. However, it'll make it a little more stressful and maybe more difficult to do it that way. So those are my recommendations. I hope this video suits you all well and you have a good rest of the week, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye.